Okay, so in this little video, I'm gonna show you how I create audio preview files in Ableton for drum racks and instruments. As you probably already know, this is something that Ableton have for all their instruments and racks. So if I go here, for example, in the drum rack section, and I choose one of their core kits, I get this little sample of how the kit will sound. And if you want to create those little previews yourself, there's a couple of ways you can do it. The easiest way is probably just to record a little snippet of the sound or the kit that you want to use and just consolidate it, rename it, and drag and drop it to your folder. There's another way though, which is a little more complicated, but has a little nicer effect. So here I have created a drum rack kit called a Dungeon Kit, and I've created a little recording of this kit, and it sounds like this. And as you noticed, I had to click to preview. Okay, and as I said, that is probably the easiest way to use this. But if you put a little more time into creating an OGG file, then you get the effect that as soon as you select that OGG file, it starts to play. Like that. So I'm going to show you both ways to do this. First, you take the simplest way, which is just to create these ALC files. And here I have a serum, which has a basic pluck sound. Sounds like this. Now let's say that I want to have a preview of that sound and saved in my user library. I can go to my instrument rack here. I've already saved this EDM basic pluck sound. As I said, it's a serum with a lot of effects and stuff on it. So here it is. And now I want to have this ALC preview file. So what I do is that I just create an audio track like this. I make sure that I use the channel 5 as an input source. And then we record it. So, and then we consolidate it. And I rename it. Basic pluck preview. Okay. And then you can just drag and drop it into the folder like that. So now we have a ALC file here which contains the preview, and also, as I said before, you have to click to preview. Yeah, works okay. But if you want to have the ability to just select the file and have it to play instantly, then you have to create these OGG files instead. And I've already done this with this EDM basic pluck as well. So as soon as I select it, it starts to play. But to create one of those, it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, so let's create one of these OGG files. The easiest way in Ableton is to use the recording that we just did. But instead of just dragging and dropping it and getting an ALC file like that, we need to convert it to an OGG file. So if you're running Windows, you need to crop the clip first. This is because Windows is locking the file, and you can't do anything with it if you don't crop it first. So after you have cropped the clip, then you just go to Show in Explorer, like that. And here is our cropped clip. Now, in order to convert this clip to an OGG file, I will use the free audio software called Audacity. This is a free software, and it's really great for just manipulating sound files in any way. And then you can just drag and drop this file. Yeah, it's okay. Into Audacity, and then we can export it as an OGG file. But first of all, we need to just check it so it sounds okay. Yeah. So we think that sounds pretty okay. You can also normalize it first, just in case it's a little bit low. In this case, it was probably a little bit high, so I do not need to normalize it, and that is something that Ableton does when you consolidate it, so you don't need to do that. But just in case you have another audio file that is a bit low, then you normalize it first. And then we just export this to an OGG file. So I just do export audio, make sure that I rename it. Preview, we just name it 02 because we already have one in the folder. Make sure that we are putting it in the presets instruments rack folder, and then I export it like that. And it popped up instantly here in my instrument rack folder. So as you can see, as soon as I select it, it starts to play. A little bit more work, but I think it's worth it. It's really nice to just scroll through everything and get the sound preview to play